Yeah. Fuck the world, fuck the world, fuck the world. It's just me and my twin, me and my kin, me and my. Yeah. Boost my confidence, boost my confidence.
One thing I can never fault Nasty C albums on are his intros. He always opens his albums up with something memorable. Whether it be the story on his mother's passing,
swimming with the sharks in a deep end, ain't no
or just a straight up banger of him talking that talk.
911, what the fuck? You too damn dope, hands up, you too.
Nasty C always seems to start his albums off strong, and Free is no different.
They don't wanna see us win. They don't wanna see us win. If I got a blessing, you get one too, but they don't.
What I get from this song is that Nasty wants people he can trust to go through, as he puts it, the lows and the highs with him, instead of those who just hang around him for clout or attention. The intro serves as an explosive opening to the album. When I first listened to the intro, it woke me straight up, cause I had just finished sleeping, and the first thing I wanted to do when I got out of the bed was listen to the album. I was so shocked by the sound of the song, cause I personally had never heard this type of sound from Nasty C before. Now the second track on the album is the third leading single, and this song is such a banger. Just straight up head bopping music, dumb fun for the sake of it being dumb. I'm really a fan of the reference to the Lion Sleeps Tonight song. I don't know, I just always find myself doing the stank face to that part. Low key though, I feel like Blackie got Nasty back for that.
I just landed it. LOL, I just landed in London.
Nasty's marketing for this song was top notch, with the TikToks made by him, Robot Boy, and Sammy to the catchy Yala Nobo, Yala Nobo, Yala Nobo. This song was meant to be a hit, and it did not disappoint.
Imagine I gave a fuck about a whole talking shit on the ground. Yeah, smoking.
This is a very short song, and I'm not usually a fan of that because these types of tracks always leave me wanting more. Sorry. But this song is meant to be a quick, chill banger, and I respect it for not overstaying its welcome. It's good for what it is. Now last year, Nasty C had been leaking a few unreleased songs on Twitch, and fans were begging him to release them, with Switch being one of them. Manje, with lyrics like,
but I can't, I can't, but I won't. It's a code, it can't be broken. Got a family I was born in and a family that I've chosen.
The message of the track shines through, with Nasty saying that they,
who is they? First of all, who is they?
Want him to change and switch up on the people around him. But Nasty is defiant in this track, stating,
take care of my twins. I got them blowing. We don't do pretend, 10. Keep it 10 times 10. I'ma always have your back, cause if you win, I win.
The love for his chosen family is displayed here in this track, and truly shows the loyalty Nasty has for the people around him.
I was just sitting in the back of the bus. Now I pull up in a demon.
In this track, Nasty C looks back on his life before fame and congratulates himself on how far he has come, and reminds himself to not let the haters get to him because they don't know where he's been and where he's gonna go.
And I won't hate no man for being on his grind. That's just not the vibe. That's just not what I do with my time.
These lines can speak powerfully to anyone with a competitive mindset, as people like that tend to want to be the best at what they do and usually believe that anyone that could be perceived as better than them or a threat. Nasty C chooses to denounce that mentality and rather lift up those who may be succeeding in life because he believes they are not a threat to his success. This opposes the usual narrative in hip hop culture where everybody is craving the top spot, and so any MC is seen as competition because they are vying for the same spot as you. I initially wasn't feeling this track because of the hook, but was pleasantly impressed by the verse, which made the song as a whole sound more replayable for me.
Cause I'm still right here getting it 100 ways, still keeping it 100,000, heartbroken in 100 ways, mind moving it.
This song is one that was once leaked on the Tall Rex fan channel, and I'm sure was a treat for the fans who had been waiting since 2021 to hear it.
Soft, that shit make it wet like frost in my V12.
Soft, the second lead single to the album, is featuring a young You See My Man, and for me, the He Sounds Like Nasty C allegations are still pending in my book, because I don't hear Usi My Money divert from the flow put down by Nasty C at all.
Hopped out of Auto V Sport, team dancing up and down, say voice.
But it's not a bad verse by any means. It's on topic with the message of the song and fits the vibe of the track very well. Now, I don't know what it is about this album, but the hooks aren't as catchy as usual. But that's just how I'm feeling. Except for this particular track. This one specifically is golden.
Just to live soft, so I could be like Rick Ross.
I couldn't get enough of it first time I heard it, and it even got my friends, who are not fans of Nasty C at all, to admit that it's a great song. This song is truly where the promotion for the album started, with Nasty C going outside and doing odd jobs such as being a tattoo artist, a barber, a freaking candle maker.
Big smoke.
Amazing promo for an amazing song.
Back in my city, I'm with family, shit is litty. All my nieces and my nephews started smiling when they see me, they say,
Now, this song is just wholesome all across the board. From that little joke about him being with Drake all the way down to his use of the present dad's meme. Nasty C is truly just trying to be real on this track.
In a world that's all about cash and thrills, people are hardly half of real. Love is one of those realer things. Really gotta be yourself to feel. You do, then that's what's up.
He takes us into his reality of being an artist through the lens of people who idolize him, which include his younger family members and, most importantly, his fans. Whoever that female fan was, she must have been starstruck when she heard this song. I know damn well I would have. Not only is it wholesome, but it's also well put together as well. The way Nasty C flips the lyrics to show a different perspective on the verses is something that as a writer, I can appreciate, because sometimes that's just so hard to do. But Nasty C makes it seem so effortless.
Heart racing, ball chasing, niggas headed to the top, hope we all make it.
This beat is just one that speaks luxury to me. Just from the intro, I'm imagining this being in a movie where the main character is in a luxury car, driving with the top off and the wind in their face, having their sunglasses on. You know what I'm saying, right? But again, short track, wish it was longer, although it's good for what it is.
Ice in your face, make you freeze up. Ice in your face, make your bitch freeze.
If I'm gonna be honest, this song is kind of an underwhelming track for me. It's not really about nothing, for real. I low-key feel like Nasty C was in the booth freestyling on this one. And for how heavenly this beat sounds, they could have been more done with it, man.
You know I do what I do, you know I stay breaking rules. You know I'm coming from that black, white, yellow, green, red, and blue.
Released in early May, this song was basically our introduction to an independent Nasty C in the 2020s. where he was posting more on social medias, going on radio stations, and posting snippets that he actually intended on releasing.
Like a fish, haters on my dick.
Psychic, which is the lead single for this album, is at its core a bar-focused banger. Nasty C is talking that talk on this joint, the same way he would on songs like King, F That, and Juice Back.
It's for the hating ass niggas in the back, yo, my boss. I wanna know why y'all niggas so tough.
Another leaked song released on this album is MSP, and Nasty C is roasting some hating ass brothers and sisters on this track. Low key though, I feel like Nasty C used this song as an excuse to use the phrase on a song. But I like the track. It's catchy, vibey, and not too serious. Gets a thumbs up for me.
Promised the same thing that I promised in grade 9. I promised to do just what Bruno meant with the train.
Oh, now what is a Nasty C album without a song dedicated to Mrs. Gilmore? Am I right? In this track, Nasty C once again professes his love for his partner with lines such as,
"For your life I lay mine, and God forbid it comes to that. Hope he carves you another path and you end up with a great guy."
There's so many cute things about the sound of this track, man. From the beat literally sounding like love in music form, to the almost baby-like vocal layers that Nasty C does in the hook.
Yeah, we live in a shaky world, don't let it shake you. Yeah, I want you to myself, I'm so self.
I heard P that G say that this song sounds like it was made for kids. And maybe it's intentional to represent the kid-like and almost childish feeling that love gives you. I may be speaking out of my ass, but if I had to guess why this song sounds like it would fit well in an Adventure Time soundtrack, that would be my guess.
Big timing with my day one niggas, yeah, the ones I started.
Big Timing, a song about success with the people that you first started coming up with. Truly something that I think everyone hopes to see. Them and their friends achieving all the goals they dreamed of. Now, as much as I love the message of thriving with your day one homies, and even though I can't get the, oh my, look me dead in my eye part that Teller Man does out of my head, I'm not really a fan of the song as a whole.
Fuck you doing, I'm ballin', bitch. Your first name should be Spalding, bitch. Your name should be Stalin, bitch. Yeah.
Maybe it'll grow on me like a few of the other songs on this album did, but at this moment, I'm not really rocking with it. I've been waiting to talk about this track. The song starts almost like a trailer to a horror movie, with the haunting vocals in the beginning of the song. When the 808s hit, we hear Nasty sing his opening lines.
When I die, will I fly high, will I touch?
The choir vocals add a fuller sound to the hook, and it is made complete by the unique vocal inflections that Nasty C uses as well.
Is it better than everywhere ever been? Wish I had some evidence, tell me I should never say.
First time I heard this song, I wasn't really listening to the lyrics all that much, which is why I really only thought of it as a hard-hitting song that I appreciated musically. But I listened to the song around midnight, the day after the album released, and my perspective of the song completely switched when I actually concentrated on what Nasty C was rapping about.
I wish there was ways that I could tell. Everybody's up there doing well, making life feel like killing time. I created heaven in my mind.
He describes his lifestyle in a materialistic manner, talking about all the ways that he creates heaven on earth. And he realizes that this life that he's living might send him to hell. But he is also aware that he's sinning for the sake of his family and the ability to provide for them.
Tell the music video's coming soon.
The whole theme of heaven and hell and questioning where you'll go really spoke to me personally because I've had my own struggles with this specific topic before I took that midnight listen of the track. I've only had a few experiences of feeling like every word in a song is speaking to me. And because of that reason, this song has a special place in my heart.
I just snapped back from a daydream. I just snapped back from a daydream where you and I made.
This interlude is kind of sus, if I'm gonna be real. Here's why I say that. In this song, Nasty C is speaking about a person from his past and how he wishes the best for them and how he wishes they could have had another chance together. Which is cool and all. But do we remember Selfish? Which was only 2 tracks before this. What was that song about again?
So then I'ma be your heart and arms at the same time. Look the loneliness you once knew in the face and wave by.
Oh yeah, his baby mama, who he's been with for around a decade. Although, I will give Nasty C the benefit of the doubt since he does rap sometimes from a different perspective in songs like Kill the Noise and I Need You. So maybe that's what he's doing here. But we're watching you, Mr. Nugget.
Ups and downs, that's just life. Sometimes you gotta be in the dark to see.
We've reached the home stretch, the big finale. To close out this album, Nasty C chooses a club vibe with Not Tonight, a song featuring Tejo. And this song has a chill feeling to it. Not too hard on the drums, and the beat isn't slow neither.
Not a chance, not a go. What's gotten into you hoes, I don't know. Bro, you gotta go, I ain't scared to be.
The song is basically about how after a long week of working, you can just chill on the weekend. Maybe go out with a couple of friends, see where the night takes you. I didn't quite understand why Nasty C would put this as the closing statement at first. But once I listened to it over and over and over again, I realized, number one, it's a banger. And number two, it kind of ties into the whole theme of what this album is really about. Sure, this album wasn't too lyrical, and most songs were just for the vibes. There wasn't an overarching story being told, but to me at least, it didn't feel like that's what the album was supposed to be about. This album was about Nasty C having fun and not having too many responsibilities on his shoulders. Nasty C added so many creative moments on this LP, whether it be through hooks, ad-libs, or even song arrangements. And through these moments, Nasty C was able to make an entertaining album packed with personality. These songs are not about him proving something. These songs are not about him meeting any expectation. These songs are about him being free.
I'm done with dreaming and I see in action. My passion is misplaced. The fact is at this rate, if I keep on playing, then there won't be change in my life.